Abusuan be like video na wa share dia mo bi foforo na ono so ehun nsem a ekoso ne ubepiem wo Ghana ntokwa ekoso Bawku between Mampusi ene Kusasifo no ano ayedin ye papa ne enam so ma interior minister Honorable Muntaka Mubarak ahye wo mo say 2 p.m. ewiakete obi ankohye ne dem until the next morning 6 a.m. and sankra na omwatimi afri ababontia ene ubepiem wo Ghana ntokwe eya yese eya tria ne sa achese ubepiem Ashanti mantemu ni ade kura tututu obi akokɔ soma ni pa bi ahwe wo mu nkwane ade ama ene obi a ade na no atomu bie na ene omahene yawo edubuache ade na no ato sansem mu a ono so ebiebie mu ene security expert bi edidi hu nkomo ni ade na nsem a omabro so ni secret omayi ababonten the politicians eye ene de eni kwanse nkomo ye na yanhwe yie se oman a ebetimi akofo how kese ede abre no ni nyina omabrobro so emu mofra omo school mu a yabo mutu eku omo ni ade enya asem ketua ebusia nsem no eni enyan nanso e wo se yedi bre na yetie bie na yenso yetimi ehye ne nso ne yehu kwan a yebefa so etu ya namo e wo man Ghana mu bre a esese yetu kwan ni ade nyina no yetimi ahye ne nso na yetimi a protect yehu ama oman no mu asumdwe etimi aba
we are Richard Kumado wo no ye nim former pa e wo bambo nsimu wa ye adwuma wo bambo atena ye na bia na yoko na wo ye adwuma e wo eho eno sisi ye die me a metimi hona medimi die aboa Ghana eja ye mo ache da se anopai eja Kumado
Auntie mami, good morning.
Kumado
Morning, good morning.
Over Richard, good morning. Yo metin kan wa chichi yenkoso nim se ye betutu ne amayi amame na ye nim se nanka ne ametutu mu ba wo Bawku esan wo hinkese Asante mewura na montuo yi a wo gusu yai ene enso na anu no huna no pe yesi kusase hini a owo kumase wo no akoto ahye ne si ene update aba eto saying
a very worrying situation. Na ya home baby, ya call for your public education, ya providing intelligence and many of those things. And you know, but what is important to me say, this conflict has to be resolved. Now the killings must stop and peace must return to Bawku. So Nyama 3 ways as quickly as possible. Yeah, some of these killings will happen. Yes, we an overflow of Bawku na a bad data Kumasi. Bawku class was Ashama. They are all Bawku conflict related. And what government did was to send the military to the front line to maintain law and order. Then government, which is they want to secure the safety of the students, so they want to evacuate them. Then government is also engaging Yanana Ashanti for the mediation to take place. These are short to medium terms. So you share nine intense they have the brain but Auntie Mami or Auntie, I told himself the military corps frontliner. You know that what is expected of them, is that not it?
No.
No, once you take the military to the front line instead of the police, the military will act like military officers. Which means
is it not about time said they have to act as military officers?
Exactly what I was
say as a yes so when you say conflict management as a say careful now so you feel say a military needs to come more it will help in a way and
exactly so that is why I was asking you that when you said the military for maintaining law and order we know exactly what to expect so that when that unexpected happens Ghanaians should not behave like they are hostages or they don't know what has happened.
Okay.
What that means that the government has raised the risk level and now said the national threat level to a very high level. Anything on the military to the front line.
I see.
And the military will act as military officers.
Okay.
In making sure that
can we then say a movie beyond tribal or civil conflict kind of level?
It's getting to that level. It's getting to that level because the spillover near more. And the nature of the spillover into the schools, into those serene communities, is becoming more. Those on social media say, go and kill this person, then they kill the person, go and do this, then they do it. It's becoming more. So government is saying it's not to be community or tribal conflict again, but of a national stature, and you know, military power. And that is what it is.
So now me no be doing security person like you, and nipa no catch me say a boko na you like a whole area no. Now so be no more. Transport station baby a car jinan cause car movie obeshani say obi to car ni mo hwehwe no enti ni aka say we movie enti car ni do checkpoint na baby a saa nkrofo ni wona omo hwehwe mu asemesi pani enwe no ni ayi na pie ya boni tu na say ya kase car no enko enti say ya de military no ekoho ana ya asia my focus na ko northern part of Ghana. Baby, incident no one, but I say beyond that, there were other places.
Yeah, definitely. We share the dynamics. It goes beyond the Bawku entry. It has gone almost all over the upper east region and up very down to Wale, which is closer to Tamale. So here they say,
I'm even looking at beyond Wale, coming down to Accra, coming down to Kumasi.
So what I was saying is that 2-3 years ago, we were giving warning that this thing is coming down.
Oh,
we
okay.
do something about it. People listen, people didn't listen. Today, it has gone beyond, and it has come to Wale, it's coming to Tamale, okay, but yeah, Wale, then it has got it Ashama. So it is getting down south. And we must learn from Operation Gongbong. What happened, how this conflict spread all over the country within split seconds. But I think those in charge of national security operations are watching, and they might take decisions that will make sure that they arrest the culprits and punish them. That is one way of also stopping this conflict.
Okay. Now, curfew now bind the abano. Na big come watch say 2 p.m. pa I say omako shede mu temo.
And the curfew is a short-term measure. And I guess a harsh security management measure. And that I can say, and I because curfew is not a long-term measure. But considering what is happening at Bawku, I wasn't surprised of the data of the curfew. The other point is after a week or 2 or 3, so we'll have a review of it and make sure that we have put things in place. If we can map up a strategy to retrieve all those guns from the Bawku entry, and also put in a monitoring mechanism that politicians don't send guns again into the area, and also to make the levels of killings and atrocities will come down.
Now you to me guns illegal arms are a wrong from some you know it over the years statistics are ever so see how is the state going to do that?
No, if we want to retrieve the guns in the Bawku entries, if we want to put in a monitoring mechanism to stop guns from getting to Bawku enclave is not as big as the Ashanti region or Greater Accra or Kumasi. It's not that complex and it's not that populated in density. And so we can search every home, every farm, every kitchen, every pot, and be able to retrieve as many guns as possible. They are very expensive, costly, the risk levels near high, but it can be done. Particularly when you have the military in the front lines maintaining law and order. A military zone, and that is the way you treat it.
So, what as a security person, so I see my one way or one suggestion, you let me a day AJ 2 adina, it was our uncle,
arrest the culprits and prosecute them as quickly as possible. Don't send people to court and the court allow them to come into the community and continue the killing. Find a way of stopping those who are providing the guns, and let's find a way of taking the guns out of the system. And let's escalate the risk levels high so that we treat the Bawku entry as a war zone. Once we do that, you are taking care of politicians who are financing this war. You are stopping the people from killing, and in a way, you are reducing the casualty level. And that is the way you go about it.
Politicians depend on more beneficiaries of this war.
Yes, no, politicians and community leaders, they are the beneficiaries of this conflict.
Do you know them?
Yeah, I think we should know them. Some are being for many years. I think it shouldn't be far from knowing who they are and what their involvement are.
In a nutshell, a political room so lacking to me and so on.
I don't want the be accomplished by politics in this country. Fraud is one of them, criminality is number 2. Talking anyhow, you're number 3. Dividing the people, you're number 4. When it comes to development, they don't want to agree and do it. But when it comes to the first 4, a young one created those problems. Every election violence, yeah. Papa police, politicians, Baba created problem among police, and they will blame everybody apart from themselves. And this is the country we are building, and this is what you call democracy and politics. So it affects your governance and it affects the frontiers of your democracy, and this is what we have. So I'm happy that the president has listened and he has heard what we have been saying.
Okay.
So if we continue in that line, I think we can make a headway.
But I'm tempted, maybe I would say, way back in Nkrumah time, now war or civil conflict, it's just resurfaced some 20 or 30 years back, 93. And so, a politician, it means that even CPP, UGCC time now, politicians and the fund this conflict are no beneficiaries.
Definitely, they are the ones. They go and say things they are not supposed to say. They will support things they are not supposed to support. Instead of sitting down to talk about issues as Africans and as black people, they won't do it. They will go and be saying things they are not supposed to say and be doing all manner of things and creating confusion everywhere. This is what politics has become.
Because we blame game, but answer you need to make headway.
No, it's not blame game. You need to hold them accountable.
Okay.
A politician commits a crime, and when they are arrested, they fall sick. They are the only ones when they commit crime and you are arrested and they fall sick. Look at the fraud politicians have committed in this country. If these fraud monies would have been used to provide jobs at Bawku, do you think the people will be fighting? It's another way of reducing crime.
But what about the people? What about the people themselves? And also, I say, yeah, moja Bawku, nipa Bawku,
and a political trap. That war conflict where a political trap. People should not fall for. But how many people will hear that one? Okay. Why should the politicians go and be doing that when they know very well that whatever they say and whatever they do has ramifications and consequences on national security and national safety?
Okay.
So you coerce the people and you play on the ignorance of the people. And you do some of these things.
Okay,
it's a president to call in Quantan South. The chief was asking for Barra. You heard what the president said. The president said the chief should not be asking for Barra. He should be asking for hospitals and schools and many of those developmental issues and not Barra. So why? Because we are fighting. And we are fighting because we don't want to stop the fight. And instead of asking for development, we are asking for military barracks. Mm-hmm. So I was so sad that, hey, this is the country we live in. Thank you, Andia.
So, sir, thank you, Mr. Kumado. Richard Kumado, your security analyst in Abia for many years. And
to check here, you will fear baby. I think 2 years, 10 months. Our debate campaign. And to date, I have nomination fees, Nina, General Secretary, and also as the same in the air, a free 29th of this month. Mechira juada eba and I say a branda swa and people ni bia or pefra better di piano. Go and pick the form.
Continue.
No appear before the vetting committee. Now vetting committee not to no so qualifier. Your constitution no so actually a nipa or qualify. Sans say the 1992 constitution no ɛna de kyekyere MPP constitution no nti kwando so ye coastal operator ewo Kumasi dwam Sunyani dwam Tamale dwam Borga dwam a also ye economist ni bi also be pick form ni bi san say also coastal waton ye the mine ma wa obetimabu nti ye be nomination every coastal operator be atimi gina MPP ni bia atimi gina bi we ye member nko ade a now what you dues up to date here you qualify and brand there corner forms no a duly nomination is duly open a 29th a jadam ye kwano no a himfafo na ye kwakoto saba no a simple nanu mi chire mu wa ha fiko entiremu na nsesai Womu starting yes polling station executives no omo wo sese no ensem fata se ye do omo kwato presidential no sa polling station fo no national executive committee and national council ye shia ye no ye say polling station fo we na ye do omo kwa abato na polling station fo we num wo ma ye bi da e di amam pipi enye ne aye lutu power and yedi ya nibre ekogu polling station executive so sa polling station for wenum womu ya adwuma ama the new patriotic party awin 2016 womu ya adwuma ama new patriotic party awin 2020 until the current polling station executives womu wa abon mu no womu and yedi edo womu ko abato 31st January 2026 Nientia party for the highest decision making body there, the second highest decision making body of the party, a national council. So you conference ya nanu ye ko ya, womu decision ye fana. The second highest decision making body of the party, a national council. Ye see ayeno yagna ko benkromu, a unanimous decision, e wo fio wa say. The current polling station executives are more time on some ye. And so because a young true mumbrani mumati or mum emfianiswa a unconstitutional. Say Wamun party nachi at the Amaye. Electoral area coordinators or Mun party nachi the Amaye. And to Sanko for Wenum Ninara. Our more time on soon ye na party constitution way nefe a efe a mumfia nine. Omumfie nine no ensoye ne santi we are polling station executive babi owo manga na nyina Musa polling station for we and yede mo ko elections no mo makwa yi frabera electoral area coordinators mo ka ho bie constituency executives na no mo ba conference ya or mo say mo nsem fata na mo nya full soldiers na se ke di full soldiers ba no mo sa constituency executive ma ye bia makuo no national council say ye ni so mo tam nso ye mo tam ba so epo ana ba no so ye bato no 31st enti ye bato aba no 31st dia mo mra aka so a mo constitutional mandate no mo betima exercise ama yanya frabera na frabera no afrasie and the policies and programs. Frabera no anyamre aye engagement ahodo esese oye babi esese owura bia no watima wura e de ama the new patriotic party. Sanse a developmental projects ya 8 years amamu no ukoba bia edi ho dance ye. Na amanfo binum within internal saboteurs and inside full soldiers no Yes, I come de come on aban de ma omo no o man fama e no mu di kan ba media e be ka se party ni hwe omo e na full soldiers fu abuafu e na ye ba fie sa nkrofo na omo inside omo no e didi full soldier no so ba bia na onya o one city no and na above ye catch them right from the polling station electoral area constituency regional national. Say and ya we bibia Monday nomination is duly open or 29th What is happening at Aswasi? Another and Rami will be and Columbia will be a cool more students.
Yes.
How?
Omoko Nipani Green School or school no Takola no bonity or Kuno no say who won. And
Columbia no.
I also say on
the students there. I didn't say Muno Mudi or
be a where you're living in this country. Yes. Where your life is. Yes.
And you see, let's also say this. The government should not treat them with kids' gloves because of election promise.
Yeah.
About on Sambia, a course politics was too much. Not in Bawku alone.
Yes.
All enclaves are kusasi for tier.
Yes.
Politicians go cancel Guama soon.
Yeah. Politics too.
Now, finding solution is not difficult. It's going to say Anya Kefla, it will escalate. So be what Asafuno and Mampusini. Kusasini tia obetima kukuno. Mampusini betima ko bantuma kuku kusasini. What is the meaning of this nonsense?
And Nabakumasi.
Adeba Kumo can say, Uko Kusasini 100% ni Mampusini in the Peruvian. And Oman now what Sema wadamuna. And that will be the Yama students, no. The students, they are Mampusa and Makuno. They say the Mamu and say, me papa and a cool papa. Until when will they stop?
Hey, I'm not a Kuno. And then a security to Michelle Man and I'm from Kuno. What is your Kumienu? What the Kusasi chief was killed. Madam for the name of free Masarachi, and Permiane, and we are getting them ransom in Abuchu. No, not Motonuko. Jaiji Biabacum Tiere. According to say, response and proactiveness no form. You wait for things to happen. Security is to protect, is to proactively stop the thing from happening. They see where they are saying.
They could have picked intelligence. Yet they'll be.
Yet to make go here after Jubilee Park, Jubilee Park, Independence Square. Me pay be kwana juno.
Go say they are just here no one district, one funeral.
Just one district, one funeral.
Because here even sports.
Ashanti akwaba. Your mic.
Omu be a betimi.
Oh, but people are calling for state barrier. You are Bruce state barrier.
Yes.
I'm telling you this.
Yes.
Yes.
Now, King Charles.
The list of music, the playlist.
Nalumba Kahun. And I'm the cast. I said, I didn't wear King Charles and the Abbey. Senke Koyo beat to say Shatawali. A Koyo beat to say Stone Boy.
And as I listen by ya.
And I listen by the.
And I said, I can't. Kebe said I have concert and the Bros Asheno, the king of Wahai.
That's it.
Bubanka sample. King Charles, the playlist.
Yes, the king of England. The king of.
That is say we are singing this song. Neka home.
King Charles said they say West ne wo ne ade ade.
I'm saying resonate, music resonate. I'm saying West, and you know I want to West.
Yes, but South
Africa, you mean? Go on, man.
Omo we e ba pa Jerusalem.
No say. Man answer me. No say. Jerusalem. Obi asebi.
Yes.
And you know also music has a spirit.
Yes.
Asante. Ghana ya radio.
Number there.
Kojo fosu. Only no the consistency. For 4 decades. A life spanning from 1989. Yeyaka kotu. Up to date. Lumba mfimu. Me kai baby na man for starting say kojo fosu no dey. Sa nenyumia Ethiopia that time no call off kakra Abi yo wa esi number the nyuma ba. Yenti obi alam say ai kojo aka no ho. But the nyum to wa ho. Who the first day number you dey ase man just 2-3 days. Man airplay no be here to be. This man 60 years.
A great philosopher.
Oh, great philosopher. Great philosopher.
Okay, can worse in boom.
They say, Kwame the Great lecture me. Yeah, no sleeper.
No, Kwame Church, you say,
I Kwame Church say,
me and no for two so body assist, by your non, and me insane.
Not a man, you're down for pa.
Mammy, my groomer, dear me do. Then you are saying, I say. Metoba dina onya busiani.
Imagine. Listen to the right. Hey, how far I do?
Come in just mo. Who say
moment when because I'm cannot pay pure power. It was serious. Wednesday. That was sad. They lost virtually everything.
Can they pay say?
They cannot pay Kwame
Church.
The way Kwame be see. Ana Otonyo no so has a lumba net. Kojo for suni se so.
Me dwa to Asante here. Ebi so say dey be wan kase me dwa to Asante here. Ebi say me dware to honesa dere sa.
Say we just also jare to on na dey san na so obi twe no
ebi say kojo me to honesa na dey san kojo wonu to honesa dey san
ebi so jare to
ebi so jare to
na oni wonu abekire mo
ebi say oja to Asante here ti ai besime
obi bojo mo na among for crack you praise to understand kojo for soup kojo for soup that day
14 Santa no so be fu atwene ho nti we invite some journalists be ba is it going to Vanessa Mecklin na woni ejin ko na ubisa na question we answer we be a ya mpo so be kasa ache o kasa ache a ompe like nature mo ache na ubisa na question we ya no atu anam anakujo afunu ya ni say so we dey mean the panels na be na we fu bi a wo ba mu na ade de ani wase obeye na me bisa bisa question sa na be atona yiwie no na say me bisa na question pa we na twi ko janjen o ka chem say amanfo pii kan sem fa no na ene ya say nya no kure o se nya no kure na on don penny say ono beye adwuma na wase obi di ne fifiro so ni de lumba so won ti ase da enti wase do mutimi lumba na mpanifo ni bi afa nyum no oni aba se ni pa na wo fa ni wenye sika na pim na omo no they will not getting it we can say wase me ye adwuma bia me dwuma wi asa yin and lumba na ma hu say enyum ye professional you go do ka say we adwuma na ka to no say and adwuma ba na ye ka enyum
na hu share and
what is it is a concept
nobody
ever say one dey know no bia and ade ba ko lumba o international crown na be penasa mseko nipa lumba enwo moton share and found where we are coming from the nature pon to one we so
for rampon sa
one was akwase ni later
ba ko no crowd say
rampon sa
Kofi B mo ena ba ko
Borax ni nyina
ena
sana Kofi mo Selena Oliens mo ne ayi ampofoamo wodi ni pa more than 50 na atonim consistent and sana liter kra no
koyanchi ba no kra so ni no
and sana liter kra sakwede ni kwa se no so number ato oko one time guy na koro ni to oba na sakwede ayenyum
now you know chame kwame lumba bebom
lumba de once you have a talent it gives a platform
nyumba ko so me depa ye sika ebi ofi sika da bona so a sika oyo hino so sika ebi sho wan ko jampo atwai
sika
bebio na sika ne nipa kwa nyame kro no osema ya nwini ebedi nyame kro no so so bo ado awurade na
no na it's number one oton no man ho say me enyum no yes
ya grace uni sa anyum no ho
no omai number nyum no onze ya na mo
na onze obo ba ku bi so obo sikasem
yes
and obo ohia ade sika ye no ohia ntumi nye bi sika me ma pani ya bofra wona prabo mo sikasem and osabo ohia sem yenti
yes
what ma bo ohia bo sika akono be kuma ohia fo mo
akonta abrabom
eno eso go fa debate we call ekoto o page
ai
madam class on no this year esma na mini maikai yaw ono so utimi share obi o say na on papa we say was a thousands we dey must say school
ai what tazi
akoton papa sani pana manu 2 years time aye ya obeto 3000 ya only scale ni test
yes
ubo so be ko no agin kruma ne ayi dokuno na fish the name of me papa boy elawo aye
doctor for say me na de
adi ro na ba be say the yam ti kru kruma ne ya chuma
maninya kakra ntono
ya grace na Ashanti ka samra ne be so a na ni nyoma e be de Lumban kwa na obo eye nyuma ho eye hit
yes
eye nyuma obi ampe ba wo de hadakatia my adakatia we are the brain we so aso Mahama okoto oti ye ato ye okoto
oti ko owie no
weekend we oti ebeba ho election was not just about choosing but all my adakatia omo go elumba ye
President Mahama
Nanado Bawumia MPs almost all of them
obi as a politician sitting in
Japan bread
Nanado we remember in fact more than 12 hours now
yes yes one chakra
the man you be 19 say na
oh you we know
na homa ade cha no pa no se be 9 of na na come say bajinyo no mewie
Nanado he's born to succeed hey that song was powerful
and you say that beat no na appear to someone ya to home
okay yenti adakatia nyumba akubi a o say na odo baby oba na ye na doye Teresa
yeah
na obode ne koto nyuma afi amanfo na stebe bie there's a song like that yeah and I abo ma ko busa Ashanti nei Teresa for the do we ase Teresa bebe se de bi o wi ase na se ba no ne papa se mo na ni papa ni fo na mo na mo je papa se mo ye papa anka Teresa for the bi o wi ase go se na lumba e ko which no here 30,000 can net 3,000 Ghana 30 million
yes
and na Teresa bebe se man 20 million
yes
and a luba ko pay 1,000 there's a luba no 1,000 ko pay
onokra so na pay connection man Teresa na pay connection man no man ye
so ko di na send you CD Teresa bebe se
ko na ya
everyone is swan na ka daso
jojo your friend Kigali
na cap
then come there but so
esa ye kaka pasem
cap daso
cap ye be be free omo se ba
president come go give free house
na president come say ye penalties president come say 2-1 president come say 2-1 president come say 2-1 we nya ibia Oma ya de England for so back to back oh
yes
money spray calling Kelly said
yes
say calling Kelly said obo panel no dey go to dwechire o peja no to dwe ne kire no dey see for we why obo show
when you buy so you born
ai obo za de my dear Michelle Ajiman. Honor. And then we are finals.
You know when I'm so on a bedroom.
I don't be on a bedroom.
I do the idea. We didn't come together. Yeah, Nika say. Na Papa Stadium ho. Na emo man award as young player of the tournament no. Na Papa a video.
Yes.
Na as a family we
yes, wow. That's lovely.
O ma capture family can say.
What's your call I won't say king no 90 no. MB no they
no a ball girl no ball so no
they value their own.
No, name say
girl no winning or says equalize animal multi course finals no. The whole UK and their China Michelle Ajimai. It was all over. Only
almost see
papa titru boko na yako upper east region anopay 4 districts mpamcho 4 districts awo Binduri, Garu, Pusiga and Bawku districts nankasa no nurses ebi ho na omusi ne ekono omusre papa say baby adunu omusre aban yebetimi me yo mfri ho. Good morning.
Good morning.
Minim say enye so maybe say to say
Amyadum say
Amyadum divine selection. Na yenyane ntiye se moye nurses ewo Binduri, Garu, Pusiga ena Bawku enokre.
Bajai.
Ade na ekoso.
It's Wednesday no. Ewe jumen. If you go by 10 o'clock, I'm in charge. Look at my friend. Can fancy. My friend say you come master of Fonso. Na mobile phone and mobile concern by retaliate. And your friend area mama coffee. And another call so came. If you want to say play no maternity. Everybody should run home. If a man so more vacating to your could do no neighbor. And I have seen your children taxi in here. And say a buboya and a pragia and a waha. And a tricycle and bicycle and a waha says, James, all the way means again and take a crime near Saka a coffee. And the bastard is a beer granny. Many of them are coming the next edimika and airport. The end of the beer on a junior and started. The papa, I never sent my man, but soon I made back now. Sing what to show. A coffee man, Mammy Trumika, a book. Anna, the chef. So, Junior, so yeah, for waiting the 6 days. And general, so you also and I am a papa 7. Almost starting to be a meeting by Chief Palace. General, so Jingande.
Your first saying? Jingande.
Both the homes are starting. General said, I'm not intimate. I'm a son of them. You can physically a crown baby far. Praganbi. A bar, but now for 2 a chichi and you come her. Okay, you're quite not so much of 2 today 1 hour time it is a curfew. We are put 2 o'clock. It's ending and when bear 1. I was going to call back. You call anything, you tree. So I said, what the phone? So maybe it's filling the cow, and I said, within the house. Diana, you're afraid. You know, the phone will we save when we are sana. It is oh, it's too much on the face. She said, oh, come on from Maka, I'm a yacht. Some people say, I'm buying for security officers in every corner. Now, police in every corner. No money. other opponent no efenfie nti ehun sa ebe sa ban say ene ho for any man e wo ha mesri nya ya ma ene ma ene wo ha say nti ko mo boni na transfer number feeling be eduma na wo dwane na o maka ho na o hana efie e from ya e ha dwane e ba ha che e ba 2015 10 good years.
Wow.
10 good years. Yeah, transfer ko ko na sa we je ko na we je.
Na moya nurses be saying ena wo ho no.
Maybe have been there 20. This water district. Me train na bu ma be 50, na 50 plus.
Munyina said moya ho ho amu yeduma.
When na townless. Two regions dey ba ha, Ashanti region and Western region. Dey ba ha say 2015.
Ashanti region and Western region matran 10 years.
10 good years.
So 10 years here matran we meaning say Bawku area how generally and tan enjo na the hina mbeka say an worshiper
we can worship
na moya nurses doctor from swear
doctors from doctors no mean our child hospital nursing mu categories we can no more child it may praise before hospital na omoye jumonti omoje no free but in Ghana health service staff Ghana health service staff
na and said doctors so ka ho
doctors so ka ho but omo ko child no mo under child Christian health Bene Ghana health service no we to transfer and say bibi sana na if you could spoon ya kwa bancha spoon so 7.5 into the rest and come so time soon it's a time so more
says ya curfew about no omudi so
because I na amboka no movie around to be a movie out
enti enaba kwa adwuma
Ashani ya kujuma bema kujuma because in kana kaya ho kaya free ya kaya man be jomo ofina kaya ko but they say ho wa yen free as ko kwa wo do ba ko na de ni ko en pe ni ni a wo ko ko na bi e be ni wo dwane do ban so fe dwane entele ya ko
Asemo Ghana Health Service staff teacher moya nurses mona mo kamwe na yesu onunu aba bi so ho na edian no so de beka ho
good morning
good morning ni bi Media nka me hu so na mo ken na me ra ho kakra
bra pacho ya hu me wa Binduri district and I mean of late Binduri there sorry I mean say edu ya tia fana bebia me no ka say na man ku ejuma
Peace FM
Binduri district me chi bicycle na me dia free Bawku ko mu ha akọ me village am ye ejuma bra me no chi bi amene mu e bi akọ and I'm wonder because you have flat tire bicycle ma say you flat tire boys bi na me share wona omo ebo ania ma me be duru town and I me ko na omo ko pompe the time e de ma me so sisi a me sisi free hand say me ko because yes you kwada say me so sisi a ko ejuma na one share uniform a fa name tag am bo wono ma unsibenko eno kwa nyangu po ndi wo for fina say omo to na strange way bi be bo wa e ku free adana udo na adana say so mu do bra be ti wa nai oh if you dey stand by no if you pa ana mo da the best 2 weeks or 3 weeks dey see ne mo go ka say obi yam e no de ma no Adamo Sunday dear see your bra, make a far dear. Maybe one of my papa, me will be that. No, steadily and by me baby. Me will be that papa. So far, damage, me come and tell me a body damage. The phone boom. The phone I say, Ubi yam, and I'm a friend, and that's all. Ubi yam. It is only 10 years from 2015 up to date. What could feel crying now? What did they leave? And I say, what did permission to feel crying also? Not yes, well. Yes, well, yeah, more a vacation of supposed to go or file, so yeah, more query. A more actual pay. Me a broken salary, and I'm saying yes, me say a victim. Me a make a say. Me a victim. Binduri district. It's no, see, I'm Binduri district. One of those you cool police for her. You know, because I have more cars. If you want me to say, I'm because no family and soon, and Kwano Penka, a yummy and Sakurana, maybe the tank I'm about Bawku Diago. So it's not buying, and the moment I'm okay, more, yes, them. She said from 4 years, some of one could be my I buy me and 300 because it's a dear corner and me night. She said, I say, yes, and then more. As I may have a sanka think of it, could pass the 4 years. Or can't send you nothing could see almost as well. When I send. Or can't send me could send them to see for when I send. See, I'm here from the MF. See, I can't cry about Borabrano. Once I enter my wing, maybe. Bimco, and rather, and before my 2 o'clock, okay, not to see. With their hands of call have fine, any baby, Pia, okay, pets, I feel any monanka, and then I about 2 o'clock.
Area 2.
Midoname. Curfew, area 2 o'clock. Other coffee, so I bet for near Mount vacation of course, near Bawku salary. Send me saying, I require for baby or more enjoy me, you know, about a once more villages I recommend it. Not yet, there was no more good, so many age, and so yeah, one village, so my head.
Now, more Bawku area on Yamamo risk allowance.
Never sure there be any big da. Big da. We are in our common to Corona this year. And she had to do one of which is
Mati, you're being a bit more.
I Ghana for, and I Ghana for one.
Where Ghana for part?
Yeah, Ghana for.
But you're being you with me, but Yanka, why?
Never show you.
Medas.
I'm on my and I
Mati. Yenyama nurses be the general Bawku area. 4 districts, Binduri, Garu, Pusiga, and Bawku municipal. Omoye nest for me Juma. Na we Ochami minima semunkan mama suma. Ne nyo omokomu ewo na asemo.
Oh, we are Richard Kumado, or when you former pa, a bamboo and simmo, my yejuma bambo at my an idea na yoko, no yejuma a ho, and CCA, may I met me with the minimum dear Abuagana. I am watching that I am pay a Jacumado.
Auntie, good morning.
Kumado.
Morning, good morning.
Of Richard, good morning. Yo, Metin can wear chichi, young Cosom, say a better to me, Mammy. Na Yenim said Nanka, near me to Tomuba or Bawku, a sound in Cassie, Ashanti Namon Tui, I will wish you, and then so now no pay, yes, you could see him or Kumasi, or no Aquatuashenisi, and update Abba. It's all saying.
A very worrying situation. Now, your home baby, your cohort, or your public education, your poverty, intelligence, and many of those things. And you know, but what is important to me is this conflict has to be resolved. Meaning about now, the killings must stop and peace must return to Bawku. Nyama 3 way as quickly as possible. Yeah, some of these killings will happen. Yes, what Kumasi an overflow of Bokodianina, a bad data Kumasi. Bakubi class or Ashama, they are all Boko conflict related. And what government did was to send the military to the front line to maintain law and order. Then government, they want to secure the safety of the students, so they want to evacuate them. Then government is also engaging Yanana Ashanti for the mediation to take place. These are short to medium terms. They have the brain but Auntie Mami or Auntie, I told him the military corps frontliner. You know that what is expected of them, is that not it?
No.
No, once you take the military to the front line instead of the police, the military will act like military officers. Which means
is it not about time said they have to act as military officers? If you
exactly
say, as a yes, so your dad, when you say conflict management, as I say, you're careful now. So if you say, if you are military needs to come more, it will help in a way.
Exactly. So that is what I was asking you, that when you said the military for maintaining law and order, we know exactly what to expect. So that when that unexpected happens, Ghanaians should not behave like they are hostages or they don't know what has happened.
Okay.
What that means that the government has raised the risk level and now said the national threat level to a very high level. Anything on the military to the front line.
I see.
And the military will act as military officers in making sure that
can we then say a movie beyond tribal or civil conflict kind of war?
It's getting to that level. It's getting to that level because the spillover here more. And the nature of the spillover into the schools, into those serene communities, is becoming more. Those on social media say, go and kill this person, then they kill the person, go and do this, then they do it. It's becoming more. So government is saying it's not to be community or tribal conflict again, but of a national stature, and the military power. And that is what it is.
So now me no be doing security person like you, and Nipano catch me say a boko na you like a whole area no. Now so be no more. Transport station baby a car jina cause car movie obeshani say obi te car ni mo hwehwe no enti ni aka say we movie enti car ni do checkpoint na baby a saa nkrofo ni wona omo hwehwe mu asemesi pani enwo no ni ayi na pie ya boni tu na say ya kase car no enko enti say ya de military no ekoho ana ya asia my focus na ko northern part of Ghana. Baby, incident no one, but I say beyond that, there were other places.
Yeah, definitely. We share the dynamics. It goes beyond the Bawku entry. It has gone almost all over the upper east region and up very down to Wali, which is closer to Tamale. So here they say,
I'm even looking at beyond Wali, coming down to Accra, coming down to Kumasi.
Yeah, so what I was saying is that 2-3 years ago, we were giving warning that this thing is coming down.
Oh, okay.
Do something about it. People listen, people didn't listen. Today, it has gone beyond and it has come to Wali, it's coming to Tamale, Ukaiba, Yapashi, or Wali, and Ronimo. Then, it has got it Ashama. So, it is getting down south. And we must learn from Operation Gongbong. What happened, how this conflict spread all over the country within split seconds. But I think those in charge of national security operations are watching, and they might take decisions that will make sure that they arrest the culprits and punish them. That is one way of also stopping this conflict.
Okay. Now, curfew now bind the abano. Na big come watch say, 2 p.m. pa die. I say, omako shebe mu temo.
And the curfew a short-term measure. And I guess he has security management measure. And that is why I can say, and I because curfew is not a long-term measure. But considering what is happening at Bawku,